Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is October 1st, 2021. This is episode 427. Robyn Hood is what we're looking at today. This is a one-shot. It comes out from Zenoscope. It's got 30 pages of content. I believe it came in at $4.99. Let's see if we got $5.99. For 30 pages, so that's about right value for, say, a Marvel. To 20 page would be $4. 10 extra pages would be $2 more. Okay, the name of this story is Night of the Hunter, and let's take a quick look at the cover. We got, what I really like about this cover is we got this super backlit of Robyn Hood coming out of the forest here. She's got two arrows in her hands. I don't recall any kind of scene like this in this book. However, there is a mention at the beginning of her learning unarmed training without, and I'm assuming it means without her bow. And here she's posing without her bow, just apparently two arrows in her hand. Nicely drawn. I do like the pose. The hand is a little bit masculine looking, in my opinion, right up front, but it does have the nice foreshortening, and her arm actually looks pretty big too in comparison, but they got it pretty muscular, which is fine. There were a couple other variant covers, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment. I don't know what else to say about that, but here you go. Here's your three variant covers, and cover C is actually, this is partial of cover C. You can kind of see it down here. So this is a nice cover. The other one's not too much different pose-wise than the first, but Joe Brusha is our writer on here. Rodrigo Xavier is the artwork. Juan Manuel Rodriguez is the colors, and letters is by Taylor Esposito. I think this team has worked on some of the other one-shots and two-issue arcs before. And I'll go through the quick blurb here. Robyn Hood has taken on all types of evil, from sleazy and seemingly untouchable billionaires to monster-worshipping cults and crazed psychopaths, and through it all, she has always come out on top. But when it comes to being a target of a mysterious hunter out for blood and Robyn's head, all the luck and skill in the world might not be enough to stop her from becoming a trophy for the demented predator. And we start off, we got this nice head on a shield here. It's a trophy. And we open up, and it's actually a trophy room with all different kinds of things. There's this mysterious man in the shadows. I'm not sure who he is, but he has hunted down all types of creatures and people and whatnot through the ages. And one that has eluded him is Robyn Hood. Now, I'm not sure why he's after Robyn Hood. I'm assuming maybe this character was previously in another arc earlier on. But what we've got here is his daughter has been now trained, and he's sending her out. So I don't know if he can no longer hunt the way he used to, or this is a training run for her. So she is sent out to hunt him down. In the meantime, our friend Smitty has been training Robyn Hood, and I really like the banter between these two. It's a lot of fun. They joke around a lot. They're serious at times, but most of the times it's tongue-in-cheek. And he just mentions you've been working really hard. You're getting better. You're getting your stamina up. You're not just hitting the target. You're hitting the bullseyes all the time after a hard workout. It's time for you to take a vacation. So he flies her out to this place in Montana, and you can see beautiful. Looks almost like a Bob Ross picture here. Really nice. And she gets some R&R here, but only for a moment. She hears a big boom. She runs out to investigate, and she comes up on the Scarlet Viper. That is the daughter of that other hunter. And she tells her, tomorrow I'm coming after you, and I'm going to kill you. It's just a warning. She wants to give her fair warning. So Robyn heads back to the cabin, and she gets a note from Smitty saying, "Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it, Smitty." And he's taken off. So it seems like it appears though it's been some kind of setup, and maybe Smitty had her moved out to the country where no other people wouldn't get hurt in case the fighting got out of hand. But she decides not to wait till tomorrow. She's gonna suit up tonight and go after the Scarlet Viper. And you can see her putting on her different pieces of armor and equipment, and she strodes out into the night and finds the Scarlet Viper. She jumps across the cliff to meet up with her, but she finds a reindeer, kind of, I guess just a regular deer, tied down to the ground. And she's wondering why it's there. And she finds out that it's a trap, that the bear has smelled the prey there and it's coming for its meal and doesn't want Robyn Hood in the way. And she jumps out of the way and she's about to shoot the bear when Scarlet Viper shows up and knocks her bow out of the way, and the bear goes ahead and tears into it. And then we get into our first fight here between Scarlet Viper and Robyn Hood, and it's a pretty good fight. She pretty much disarms Robyn right off the bat and then shoots her with a blow dart, which knocks Robyn out, sort of. She's falls off a cliff into some water, and she grabs her. She actually blacks out, but she somehow makes it to the shore. She piles herself in some leaves because she's feeling chilled and not well. The poison inside the dart is acting up, and she starts having dreams of snakes attacking her. She imagines the leaves and branches around her are snakes, and she goes into an even worse nightmare. As you can see, all these things are happening. She appears to be holding a human heart, and then we see, I believe this is the father of Red Viper, and we've got like a snake-headed Red Viper over on this side too. So pretty cool. This is what she's hallucinating. This poison doesn't quickly go out of her system though. She wakes up only to find Scarlet Viper above her, and the Viper jumps down to attack her. Robyn's having trouble because she doesn't have her abilities back yet. She's still woozy from the poison and still in her system. She's too slow, and Robyn's Scarlet Viper is taking advantage of this, knocking her blade away at times, just wounding her at other times, punching her, kicking her other hand away there. You see the knife go flying again. She's getting punched and hit with the spear and kicked, and she's not doing so well. But Robyn's eye, with the power that she has gotten, is starting to activate, and she's drawing on that power to let it go. As the Scarlet Viper is ready to take her down, she lets loose, and it knocks Scarlet Viper back for a second, and it's also expelled the poison from Robyn Hood, and she's able to take on Scarlet Viper very easily after this, taking her down. But instead of killing her, she lets her live, and she thanks her because she realizes she wasn't ready of a fighter as she thought she was, and it took her this power. And she realizes all the fitness that Smitty has been putting her through has made her better, and so she doesn't have to just rely on this power within her. So pretty good story there. Then she gets another note from Smitty that he'll be back with a helicopter in the morning if she survives, and of course she's going to survive. But she's saying Smitty's going to get it when she meets up with him. Now, Scarlet Viper goes back to her father and reports that she was unable to kill her. She says, "I want to go back out there and kill her again." And he just says, "Well, there's other people I want you to kill." And we've got a couple, not only Robyn Loxley's name here, but we've got a couple other names. There's a Brittany and a Mary Medina. I can't think of Brittany Waters, I believe that is. So these two are mystery people. Will not know, but this is how this arc ends. Now, what I kind of think is going on, and since Scarlet Viper has survived, and they seem like between Robyn Hood and her, they have some kind of mutual respect, I'm kind of seeing maybe Robyn Hood is getting a batch of her own group together, because we've had Iron Maiden in the past, who was started out as a villain, and then actually they kind of came to terms with each other at the end and kind of made up. The same thing seems like is going to happen with here, and maybe Robyn Hood's going to build up a team that she can rely on to help fight all the evil in the world, which would be a pretty cool idea. I'm hoping they might go with something like that. Okay, let's see what else Zenescope's got going on. We've got our virtual cons. And I think we're probably, let's see, down somewhere here now. HorrorCon coming up in October. That'll be the next one. Got an ad for Wonderland Annual. Reign of Madness is written by David Wool. He's the editor of this book, by the way, the Robyn Hood book. Grim Fairy Tales, A Fractured Universe, a new arc. This will be in stores right now, issue 51. So take a look for that if it looks good to you. We've got Robyn Hood looking good here, asking you to join some kind of club. And then we have a Robyn Hood annual, The Swarm, with Joe Bruscia doing the writing on that. Looks like a slightly different team, or it's totally different art team with him on it. Okay, Red Agent, Beast of Belgium, another Joe Bruscia story, and Zodiac versus Death Force. Sorry about that. 72 pages of content in stores now. Writer is Jay Sandlin, I believe. So I don't know anything about Zodiac. I believe this is Zodiac, but maybe it's Death Force. I'm not sure. Okay, then we have the Zenescope Movie Club featuring Fright Night on the 29th of October. You can watch that live with everybody. Van Helsing, Invisible Woman, writer is Pat Shand, returns to the pen in this jaw-dropping issues, 32 pages of content. It's also in stores now. And just some more stuff about Zenescope Entertainment returns to New York Comic-Con, October 7th through the 10th. So that's a week from tomorrow. Or a week from today, maybe. Tomorrow. Yesterday. Okay, and then we've got an ad for all the trades that have come out for Robyn Hood that you could probably order from your store if you're interested. And the Zenescope universe is now in Second Life. So I'm not sure what that's all about. But if you're into Zenescope, maybe you should check that out. Second Life / Zenescope. Second.life/Zenescope. There you go. Okay, so this is a recommend. It's just a lot of fun. It's got pretty good art in it. Pretty good banter between Smitty and Robyn Hood, which Smitty is kind of a character that just kind of came out of nowhere. I think it first came out on the Iron Maiden arc, and he's just been kind of a lot of fun to have around. So hopefully he'll stick around. I'm not sure why he's there, but he seems to be a kind of a trainer and just kind of a logician for Robyn Hood, getting her planes, getting her moved around when she needs it, ships, boats, whatever she needs. So, thanks for stopping by and listening to this review. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments if you wish, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. Hey, by the way, my house sold yesterday, so the move is on. I got to be out of here by November 5th, heading back to California. Yes, so anyway, just that little tidbit. Thanks for stopping by. Got more reviews to come. Stay tuned. This is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes bidding you adieu.